Hey, everybody, welcome back. It has been a long time since I have done a video, and it's Friday afternoon. I was a little bit bored, and I decided now is a good time as any. Okay, so what's been going on with Steve? Oh my gosh, so much, so much, so much. So, the last time I did a video was basically a wrap up of Q1 and my trading results at that point in time. I don't remember exactly, but I was down in the negatives like 12, 13, maybe 15%, can't remember exactly. And this is all documented, by the way, in my floor trader room on StockTwits. It's completely free! Free as a bird, you don't have to pay for anything. So, since that time, forgive me. Prior to Q1, I ended up getting very frustrated with the market. And it's a frustration that I've got to admit I've had for like 10 years now. Man, sometimes I wonder, why I became a trader. I could have picked an easier life like real estate or, for that matter, gone to school, become a doctor would have been a hell of a lot fucking easier than trading sometimes. The last 10 years have been very, very difficult because what you basically have is you have an artificial market, right? And you've got the Fed, which, I have one simple question for you guys. Why in the world is everybody so afraid of normal business cycles anymore, right? I mean, like, what's a normal business cycles, right? Why is everybody afraid of normal business cycles? Like, since when did this become a bad thing, right? You have expansion, peak, recession, depression, trough, recovery, peak, recession, depression, onwards and onwards it goes. Now, where we were in 2009 was here, heading into a recession. But for some God knows why reason, they decided to, we don't like normal business cycles anymore. We're going to stop this from happening by lowering interest rates, and we're going to skip over all this hard part right here and just go right into expansion. Okay? And this has been going on like crazy, right? I mean, it's absolutely nuts, right? So, what I was going to say is this. Sorry, something beeped there. So for the last 10 years, you have the Fed, who is scared to death of depressions, troughs, and recoveries. And, they keep lowering interest rates, which pumps money into the system, which avoids this from happening. And in particular, it creates a massive bubble in the stock market, okay? Because interest rates are so cheap, it's so easy to borrow money that you can go and borrow money for like 1%, 2%, or for that matter, even 0% in Europe, and you can pump it into the U.S. stock market. And if you get more than a 2% or 3% return, it's just free money, right? It's just free money. And especially if you use it to buy back your stock. So in any event, I have, been saying that this whole Fed quantitative easing thing is, a crock of shit, but don't get me wrong, because what it does is it creates markets that are ballistic, right? You get these crazy markets that do crazy things. This is a short-term view of it, but there's the last 10 years. And that's what it does. It creates, there's no trading opportunities in this. I mean, what are you going to do? Pick that top perfectly? Pick that bottom perfectly, pick that top perfectly, pick that bottom perfectly. Don't get me wrong, I know how to trade it, and I can trade it. My students will be able to pick off this bottom, 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 and this bottom. I teach people exactly how to do that, right? That's what I'm all about. But even during that 10-year period, there's only like, what? Like 20 times that you can trade, during that 10-year period. So even for that, it sucks. Like, you know, because there's just not that many trading opportunities, right? If you just allow normal business cycles to do what they do, everybody would be happy. Okay, enough of that. I'm done my rant on that. But anyway, so what I did when I saw all this craziness happen is I moved over to small and mid cap stocks, because small and mid cap stocks, although they do follow the same thing. You can see here, here's the IWM. You can see there's more opportunities, right? There's far more opportunities and more volatility, which is really good for me as a trader. So what I did in my room is, after I realized the Fed was going to keep playing their fucking stupid games, excuse my French, I'd switch back to stocks. So let's take a look at to small caps. So let's take a look at some of the stocks that I traded and how I made all my money back on those smaller cap stocks. SRAX. Okay, so in order to really understand these, you got to look at a smaller one-time time frame here. So SRAX, I don't even remember what I did, but I probably shorted it, and it probably was somewhere around 5. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you the exact trades. If you want to see all the exact trades, just go review them in my blog. They're all here, right? I'm just going to go over some of them generally and how I made all my money back. TNXP. Again, love these babies. They were just so much fun. I can guarantee you I shorted that somewhere in here. 290 exactly. See? Look at that. I'm not making this shit up. 290 I shorted TNXP, so it must have been here. Somewhere in here. And beautiful. Let's keep going here. Oh, right here. That's where I shorted it on that day right there. 290. Look at that. Baby! What else we got here? SRA. Zine. This one gave me a little bit of a headache, but it ended up being okay. So Zine I got short here. It ended up giving me a headache. I re-short Zine up at this liquidity up here at 1526, and that one worked out beautifully. Some other ones. Riot. RIOT. Baby. Now, I was early on Riot. I got into Riot here. That didn't work out too well for me. I had to take some heat on it. I tried it again here. It didn't work out. And I tried it one more time, and I made all my money back on Riot. That was beautiful. You can see that when you trade small caps, they don't perform the same as large caps do. Okay, let's keep going here. By the way, I'm taking this all off of my free thing. ATI right there, short $3. ATAI. ATAI. And I got short at $3, which was probably right there, because it was a while ago. No, it was here. Boom. Beautiful. Thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Let's continue here. These are all posted on my free site, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. BPTH. There you go. Right there. BPTH. BPTH. Now, I think I shorted BPTH. Was a really big winner for me on this day right here. And that was a really nice winner. That was a big 6 or 7% return. What else we got here? Boxel. BOXL. 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 And I got short Boxel at 422. It's right here, guys. Right there. It's all here. You can see it for yourself. 422. Which was probably somewhere in here. There you go. Beautiful. It's a nice return. What else we got here? I did do one Facebook short as well too. One Large cap. NVIDIA, I had a couple of NVIDIA trades. RHE, 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 and RHE I got stopped out, you can see here, but I reshorted at 420 right there, and it's all the way down to 2 right now. What else we got going on here? Okay, so you guys got the idea, right? ABIO is another one. ABIO. Got short on that one. Beautiful. Big winner. Okay, so the bottom line is here. All the way back. This video is going a bit longer than I wanted it to, because I'm trying to keep these to 10 minutes. Soli was another one. Goose. I got ELTK. You can go. It's all here, guys, okay? So anyways, all those great trades brought me back to where I am right now, which is I still have some Roku and IOVA, but they're late July puts. I'm finally up 19% in the account. Yay! Go Steve, go! Go Steve, go! Okay, good, finally. Now, again, guys, I want to stress something here. Trading is something that you have to be adaptable in, all right? And, you know, like, you can fight things for a long time, but, you know, there's no reason to fight, right? I mean, and you know, it is what it is. You have to be adaptable. Now, somebody would say, Steve, these are penny stocks. You can get killed on them. Yes, you can, but I don't trade them the way that most people trade them. Most people are trading them on a 1 minute time frame. They'll get in here at 10:28 and it'll spike to 20 and they'll get killed, right? Because they have way too much size. If you're going to trade these penny stocks, you have to be able to trade them on a larger time frame. And I will typically trade them on a daily, or I will trade them on a 30-minute time frame, right? Those are the two time frames that I like to use these, like to trade these on, okay? So, mostly a daily. What I usually do is when I'm trading these, I usually don't even look at a smaller time frame. I just look at the daily chart. And, you know, like for example, if this bounced up here, I would look at, you know, this level in here. I'd look at this level right there. And, you know, just look at where the strong resistance was. So I don't trade these things the way that most penny stock traders trade them. I trade them for longer, bigger moves where I'm looking to make 100%, 200% on my money, sometimes 300% on my money. Now, they're expensive, so you've got to go, and you can't just do this with any broker. You got to go and cut deals with existing brokers. So, for example, I go to IB, and I say, look, you know, you got to give me a deal on this. Plus, I have a professional managed account for my clients that has a lot of money in it. And because I have a larger account, they'll give me a better deal on holding these. Because sometimes you hold these for a while. It's going to get really expensive holding these, okay? So not everybody can do that. So that kind of brings me to where I am at right now. This room is kind of useless, right? Because like here I am running this room, and yeah, I'm up 19%, but most of you won't be able to follow me because you won't be able to get the borrows on these stocks. And if you do, it'll be expensive. So what the hell am I running this room for? Makes no sense anymore, right? I mean, maybe when I go back to trading large caps, I can run this room because more people can follow me, and that will be good. So other than my own damn ego and creating a lot of work for myself, this room is really no use to me, right? Maybe it's good for my students that want to follow what I'm doing, but for anybody that's actually trying to, you know, follow me, which is, you know, what I like to help people, right? I mean, you know, that's what I'm here for, right? I mean, not everybody can afford my course. So, you know, if I can make you $5,000 and then you can pay for my course, fuck yeah, I'm all for that. Excuse my French again. Sorry, I'm in one of those moods. Having one of those days, guys. And I'm Irish. By the way, did you know that Irish people have the most curse words of any vocabulary whatsoever? You know, I used to swear a lot, and I never knew why. And I saw this comedian the other day, Russell Brands, and he was talking about Irish people. Not Russell Brands, but Russell Peters. Russell Peters, Irish people. And if you watch this, it's freaking great. I mean, and he talks about it here. Go watch it. It's really, really, really funny. And now I understand myself through a comedian. But anyways, so please forgive my foul mouth. It's in my nature, apparently, my DNA. So what am I going to do going forward? So what I've decided that I'm going to keep posting these trades. If anybody wants to follow me, you can follow me here. But I'm going to start to do something that is useful for you because I want you to make money, right? I want you to make money, right? And so the way I'm going to help you make money is I'm going to start doing something that's easy to follow, right? And so every Sunday I'm going to do some credit spreads in the room here, okay? And that way you can look on Sunday, you can look on Sunday or Monday morning, come in the room, you can look at the credit spreads, and then you can put them on, and then you can follow me. Like, I don't want to use this room to show off, guys. I want to use this room to help you make money so that you can say, oh my God, Steve's a great trader, gotta learn what he knows. After you make some money, go buy my course. So unless you're able to trade these smaller cap stocks and mid cap stocks, which most of you won't be able to do it unless you go, for example, there's two ways you can do it. You can go to Thinkorswim and get on the hard to borrow list. They'll have a lot of them. IB, you can have an account with IB, and you can go to IB in the US particularly, and they'll have a lot of them too. Or you can use another company that I use, which is called TradeZero. Oh my gosh. I just showed my fiance's name. She is not going to like that. I'll have to blotch that out. You can go to TradeZero. She doesn't like it when I show her name. Right here, and they can get you these borrows, okay? I'll have to go to the video and scratch that all out so you guys can't see that. Okay, so there you have it, guys. I got the account back up to 19%. Look on the weekends. On Sundays, I'm going to post in here some credit spread trades. Hopefully, that'll be a lot easier for you guys to, That'll be a lot easier for you guys to follow and make some money from this room. That's what I want you to do. I want you all to make money. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye for now.